Hello, how are we doing, children? Hope you'll be having a wonderful time out there. And I hope you have not forgotten Kiss Band. Kiss Band is resuming very soon, very soon. But before our resumption, we're going to quickly look at the summary of all the stories that we have treated. I think we have treated about 8 to 9 stories, moral lessons, and word bank. So we're going to quickly look at them before we resume properly. Can you still remember the first story that we treated in Kiss Band? Yes, the first story was about the tortoise and the porridge. The king of Wado village told Tortoise and Hare, because they were friends, to cook a spicy porridge for the meeting that they'll be having in Wado village. And he gave them an instruction that they should not eat from the porridge until the feast was over. But Tortoise disobeyed the king. When Hare took permission to get something before he returned, Tortoise served from the porridge. He ate. He didn't only eat, he served into his cap and wore it on his head. As he was about to run away, Hare stopped him and noticed that the porridge had reduced, and he confronted him with the king's instruction. Didn't the king say we shouldn't eat from this porridge? And so he was angry and dragged Tortoise to the king's palace. When he narrated the story, they were all angry with him, and they decided that they were going to deal with Tortoise. They dragged Tortoise out of the palace outside to disgrace him. As they were dragging him outside, his cap fell off his head, only for them to find out that the cap had porridge, and everybody was amazed, and they really felt embarrassed and ashamed of Tortoise. But because the porridge was hot, the porridge has removed the whole hair that Tortoise had. That is why today you can never see Tortoise with hair. The tortoise is a bad animal. He has a bad head. Okay? Quickly from that story, we learned that we should obey instructions. Obey instructions at home. Obey your mommy or daddy's instruction. Obey instructions at school. Wherever you find yourself, try to keep to the rules and regulations that govern that place. If Tortoise had waited to the end of the feast, he would have had enough porridge, wouldn't he? Yes, he would have had enough porridge. We also learned that stealing is very bad. No matter what, don't steal for anything. Don't steal for anything. It is better to ask than to steal. And when you're not giving, relax. Okay? And a word from a word bank in the story is permission. The word permission. Permission is the art of what? Asking somebody, or taking permission, or being allowed to do something. Being allowed to do something. Okay? Being allowed to do something. Allowing someone to participate or to do something. Okay. How do we spell permission? Permission. Permission. Well, that was a very quick one. Just want to quickly remind you of the stories that we have learned before we go to the new ones the Kiss Band will be bringing our way. I hope you enjoyed this short summary.